Thursday. I have not vlogged in the longest time, but obviously I didn't want to have the camera on while driving the 2 miles here, but I am in the world's longest Starbucks drive-thru, of course. So I thought I'd come on here and say hi. There's a group of elderly gentlemen out here. I don't know if they're going to be golfing or what they're doing, but they're all just sitting out here drinking their coffee on the patio, keeping kind of social distanced. The day that I'm filming this, at 6 p.m. tonight, a statewide mask mandate is going to take over the state of Ohio. Some people have written to me on Instagram asking, like, wasn't that already in place? It was for me because I'm in like a level 3 county. So I'm in a very, very high county when it comes to people getting sick every day. So I do have one of these in my car. You saw me grab one before I left the house. I'm going through a drive-thru, but I will still use this just to respect the workers because they're out here all day talking to hundreds of people during this. So I'm also going to be picking up a third drink. Typically you see me do this on Fridays, but some of our friends have moved into our neighborhood, so I decided we're gonna spread a little bit of good because God knows 2020 needs something good. I am going to pick up a couple Americanos and put them on my friend's doorstep. It's kind of like a socially distanced housewarming gift. She knows I'm doing it. It's not like I'm just gonna show up unexpected. She knows to expect me in the morning. I'm just gonna put it on her porch and ring the doorbell and say, welcome to the neighborhood, guys. Other things on my agenda other than getting coffee and leaving it on someone's residential doorstep, I am teaching 6 OutSchool classes today, which is insane. OutSchool was also featured this morning in Forbes, New York Times, The Post, so I'm not surprised that a few of my classes have doubled in enrollment overnight. Hopefully with the big press that could continue on. I do know that they have quadrupled their number of students enrolled in classes right now because of quarantine. Is that going to stay once kids go back to school? That I don't know. I can't answer that one. But what do we know about school these days? I have no idea. Hopefully I should get some information later today or tomorrow. So we're gonna find out. All right, I'll see you guys up here when it's my turn to order.
Good morning, gentlemen. We're definitely social distancing. Yep.
Guys, can I ask a question without making this like a heated debate filled with hatred and anger and novels of comments? I'm just genuinely confused and concerned why being asked to wear a mask has now become like a political hot potato. I don't understand why looking out for the well-being of other human beings has become a, well, you're clearly this political party or this political party, when we have thousands of men and women every day in our armed forces. Excuse me, we'll continue this in just a second. Yes, you too. We'll have that talk in a second, but I've got to go deliver this Americano. Okay, I'm here. It's time to deliver the goods. Oh gosh, they have cats. These cats are totally gonna rat me out. I was trying to be a ninja, you know? All right. Let's make this quick because I literally have an OutSchool class in 25 minutes. Oh. All right, time for the getaway. Let's go. She literally lives like 2 streets over, so I love when people that I know move to my neighborhood because it doesn't happen very often. All right, can I continue my question to you guys? And I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm really, honest to goodness, just trying to understand what's happening. Like I've already asked in this video, I don't understand why wearing a mask or not wearing a mask identifies your political party, especially when there are people in this world who are, once again, in our armed forces, who are out there willing to sacrifice their lives for our safety, and we can't wear a mask for 6 weeks? I'm just concerned. And yes, I know there will be people that will tell me in the comments,
I can't wear it because of XYZ. I can't wear it because of this, because of that.
If you can't wear it because you have like a respiratory issue, you shouldn't be outside, frankly speaking. You should be inside. Because if you already have a respiratory issue, girl, that ain't good. So I'm just concerned as to how something that was supposed to protect us, keep us safe, healthy, come.
Well, if you wear a mask, you're this political party. If you don't wear a mask, you're clearly this political party.
I don't get it. And we're never going to get into politics on this channel because that is not what I'm about. That's just honestly my thought. I want to know why the health and safety of our fellow Americans or fellow human beings is now a political issue. I don't want it to be. I don't want to hear, oh, it was this person's fault, it was this person's fault. I don't care who, this is what I tell my children, I don't care whose fault it is, fix it now. Anyway, that's all I have on that. That's all I want to talk about on that. If you have any enlightenment on this, that's not writing me a novel and your life story, let me know down below. And no, I'm not attacking anyone. I am not pointing fingers at any individual at all. Let's get home. Welcome to my office. If you wonder why I don't have a background, I'm actually not in need of one right now. This class is going to use slides. Like, they'll still see my face, but we are using slides in my first two classes. Like I said, it is 9:25 a.m. and my first class is 9:30, second class is 10:30, and then my rest are in the afternoon. These are my backup headphones. They're just the awful things you get when you got an iPhone back in 2012. And let's check and see how many learners I have in this OutSchool class. While that loads, my lovely little ring light. Soft, medium, bright. This is my fold-up table, like when I do VIP kit classes or I want a backdrop, but I'm not using it today. Also, something I have to have, that light that I just showed you is an essential, as well as having my dry erase board. This is literally just for taking attendance, making sure I know, Sally's from Arizona, Billy's from Washington. This way I can have a conversation. They feel like, hey, she knew me, which is great. And it lets me know that everybody got a turn if we're answering questions or solving problems, because I want these kids to never feel neglected. This is like their one time of having social interaction, or maybe even their chance of learning something completely new, and this is what they've wanted, and I don't want to be the reason they were let down or felt left out. I'm having a really good time speaking this morning. Other things I have in this room is my little fan, because it can definitely get warm. It's not warm right now, but it can definitely get warm. Outschool.com. First class of the morning. 4 learners. Hey, we had one. Great. First class 4 learners, second class 3, third class 6, and then I can't see the rest right now. That is awesome. Big fan. I know you guys have heard me say that classes have sold out before. This is me trying a whole new schedule and my first week trying morning classes. So I am not upset. I am pretty excited. So I will open that classroom, go to Google Slides, pull those up as well. I'll check back with you guys later. I do set it up so I will teach 2 classes and then I will have an hour and a half break. I'm gonna try to go for a walk if it's not raining. That's really the only workout I'm able to do right now. And then I will make myself a lunch and then I will teach afternoon classes. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Phew, okay, first 2 classes are done. What I always recommend doing is I now have like an hour and a half break. I'm gonna go for my walk. Definitely fix this hair because it looks real good. Charge when I'm not in the middle of a class and I have time. But I really do practice what I preach when it comes to using my whiteboards. I write down the kid's name, like where they're from, something, unique about them. Because when we're having discussions in class, especially with like acting music theory, it's always nice to know, like, Sydney plays clarinet, she reads the treble clef, or Charlie plays the saxophone, he reads this, or he's good at that. It just helps the class feel more personal when the teacher knows something about these kids. And when you only see them once a week, and maybe once only, it just really helps. Let's see if my schedule's changed at all. I have a class in 1 hour and 45 minutes with 6 learners, and then another class with 8 learners. And then I've got some one-on-one courses, which is great. I'll be done at 4 o'clock today. And then it's definitely time to relax and probably do my Lego. But right now, I'm going for my walk, charging, be back in an hour and a half, make sure everything is still set up, and we'll continue on with this day. Also, my other tips of the day, I have my walking shoes and socks here on the floor. So when I'm done teaching, and I obviously want to continue on and get this walk in because any chance to procrastinate it, I will. I lay my shoes and socks here. And I didn't want to forget to mention that I also record all of my classes here in my OutSchool binder. So I'll know I just taught two classes. I can record how many kids came, the date of the class, the price of the class, number of learners, and what I take home after OutSchool's cut. It is all right here. Teacher Lauren made the charts. I just made the cover for the binder. If you want this binder cover, just let me know and I'll make a link. You guys can download it. It's totally free. Anyway, I also keep my sunglasses here. SPF's already on. It's kind of a rainy, gloomy day anyway. Let's go for a walk. All right, we've got 3 minutes till the next class. The afternoon schedule is as follows. I've got 2 classes, a 1-hour break, and then 2 more, and I'm done for the day. So 2 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and in that hour break, I'm going to do a load of laundry. I'm going to wipe down counters and the bathroom. It's going to be just getting ahead a little bit. Usually Fridays are my big cleaning day, but I'm trying to get ahead. Okay, 2 minutes till class. I'm already in the classroom. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, 3. We will make sure that the right slide is pulled up. We are teaching the right class. Yes, I have taught the wrong class before. Don't do that. All right, well, classes have gone well so far. Just finished my second one of the afternoon. I have got an hour and 3 minutes. So really an hour, because I'll come back in 3 with 3 to go. But I'm gonna go do my laundry, catch up on my to-do list, charge these again, clean off my dry erase. I try to get as much done during the daytime that I can, so when am I done? 4 o'clock hits, I can be like, well, my laundry's been started, my dishes are done, and I can go make dinner for Christopher and I and not have to do all these chores. I mean, it'd be really easy to sit down and like blow an hour on social media, but I'm gonna try to just be productive around here. This hair's looking real good. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I'll catch up with you guys later. That was the last class of the day, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am tired. Look at this hair. It's a mess. But this is real life. This is what it looks like. Now, it doesn't look this bad when I've got, see this, there's like little pads on the headphones. I think that's what messes up the hair, just like this. A lovely update from my school. Now, you guys haven't heard me talk about brick and mortar teaching, but if you are new, I am a brick and mortar music teacher for a school. I do kindergarten through 8th grade, so elementary and middle school. I do band and choir for the 5th through 8th grade, general music for kindergarten through 4th, and then I do a musical. Any concerts that happen, we're a private school, we're religiously affiliated, so I play mass for them, I do all of their concerts, but you haven't heard me talk about school much, mainly because it's such an unknown and uncertain thing right now. But we got a memorandum, just an update to our contracts. Obviously, we've already turned in our contracts saying, yes, we're coming back next year. But while they're trying to figure out, do we go back 5 days, 2 days? What are we doing? They've let us know that we are not returning in August. So as of right now, we are going to wait until after Labor Day. This doesn't say if teachers have to go in on our contracted day, but I'm guessing we'll probably come in maybe the week before, a couple of days to figure out, there's like safety paths and procedures and just things we're gonna do to keep the kids safe. But I have really waited to share any brick and mortar information with you guys, honestly, because I don't know. Things change all the time. Like, back in March, I actually filmed this. I remember being pulled into the library like March 12th and being told, hey, we're gonna close this building after Friday the 13th. Remember Friday the 13th? We were all like, oh, it's nothing, we got this. I remember just being told it's 3 weeks. And then that 3 weeks became 2 months. That 2 months became the rest of the calendar school year. And now it's, what are we gonna do? Like, honestly, what are we going to do? What keeps people safe? What's our procedure? What's our protocol? There's just so much up in the air. If you are also a brick and mortar teacher, please let me know what your school is thinking of doing, if they've made a decision. Right now, it's just memorandum of one thing that's changing, and it does say, pending future changes. So, but that's it, you guys. This is what an average day this summer looks like. I do try to teach more classes, have a heavier workload Tuesdays and Thursdays. If I need to wake up for something, like if I have a 10 o'clock meeting and I can do a 9 to 9:30 or 9:45 class, I will. Sometimes, typically on Mondays, I will schedule a morning class just to get me up to like start the week on the right foot. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are my bigger class scheduling days. Friday, again, like Monday, I could or could not schedule a morning class so I can clean the house. Definitely still have more cleaning to do. Finished 2 of these, by the way. Not sponsored at all. But if you guys want one of these, like customized to you, like you can get anything you want written on here. I found this girl on Instagram. She gave me a 20% off code for you guys. I'm not being paid anything. Doesn't matter how many of you guys try it, but I'll link her down below in the description box. It's really cute. I love how it says Kristen's Classroom on it. Big fan. But if you are a teacher, a nurse, doctor, whatever you are, you can put anything you want on that cup. They still can't fill it at Starbucks to keep us all safe, but I am now, if you watch any of my other like day in the life of an out school teacher, I'm taking these little charts that I have. You saw them earlier. I'm filling in my attendance, who came, what to expect, and I had a couple payouts from last week, so I'm gonna log into PayPal. I can go back and look at who came to these last few classes. My last 2 classes attendance was 23rd. You guys have been asking me if I plan on doing out school once the school year starts, and that, just like everything else, is an I have no idea. Like, literally no idea. I don't ever plan on making a video showing you guys like, look how much money I've made in total on out school. I don't feel like that's helpful. I feel like that's just gonna help people compare, and that doesn't help any teachers. But I will give you guys an example of a not very well attended class and then share how it's still more than a VIP Kid class. Just for transparency, I am still in contract with VIP Kid. I teach very minimal. Like I have 2 families of regulars. I don't even open for the frenzy right now. They just priority, I accept, and we go. Like that's it. And the reason why is honestly time is money. And I made a video this past spring about, you know, their downfall, and this was their choice, and I got so much feedback of, well, Kristen, you know, it's their business. They have the right to choose what they want. And you know what? You're right. They have the right to choose what they want, and I have the right to say, I'm gonna teach more over here because time is money and I get a better outcome for my time with this company. So it's not being mean or slandering. Just the fact that we can work from home at all is wonderful. But let's do an example. I did a musicology trivia class for kids. It was $8 a learner and only 3 kids came, which you might think 3 kids, like, okay, that's not bad at all. It was a 25-minute class, and after Outschool took its cut, I made $16.08 for 25 minutes. And I use that example because that class is 25 minutes, a VIP Kid class is 25 minutes. VIP Kid class, I would make $10.50 should I teach 45 classes and still be on the old pay structure, even less when I jump to the new tier structure. But this one, for the same amount of time, I made $16.08. I'm gonna go to a bigger class. I taught, actually, I had a parent reach out to me and I did a class, like a private class for them. It was very well attended. It had 12 kids in it. It was a private class because they requested it. $20 per kid. After Outschool took its cut, this class was also 30 minutes long, $140. So this isn't me being like, oh, this is great, look how awesome I am. It really is just time is money. If I teach a half-hour VIP Kid and make $10.50 and then turn around and make $140 for the same amount of time, now granted that Outschool class took a lot of work because the parents wanted the kids to have certain things in that class. They wanted to have certain guides and slides and everything. So yes, it took more time, but $140 for a half hour. If I were ever to be lucky enough to book those back to back, that's $280 an hour from home after Outschool takes its cut. This is not me being like, you should switch. This is just honest to goodness. This is why I'm putting more time into this bracket. These sheets are just filled with me tracking my time, but I don't know if I'm going to be teaching this in the fall, so I'm honestly just keeping my schedule as open as I can right now. I'm booking as many classes as I can without school. There are still classes, for full transparency, that don't book. I tried to teach a 10:30 a.m. class that has great attendance in the afternoon. It's a one-time class. it got canceled because no one signed up. So I still have classes that don't get any learners, and then I get classes that are completely sold out. It is give or take. There is no magic formula that keeps everybody coming to all the classes you offer. Wanted to put all that out there. All of you guys posted the best that I can. I haven't vlogged in a while. I hope you guys liked it. It's still kind of, quarantine life, but I try to get outside. You saw I try to walk the walk. Ironically, by taking walks every day, getting outside, doing something for house cleaning. Now I'm gonna go prep dinner, and that's gonna be the day. I have one class tomorrow. It is an AM class. I did make it because my other of that same offering sold out on Tuesday. So I said, you know what? I already had 3 classes not get any learners and get canceled. Maybe I should try to up my income this week. So I'm offering that same class this Friday. Yes. Again, I don't typically teach on Friday, but if it's going to help me keep numbers up and put more money into my emergency fund, since teachers don't know if they have a job coming next month, that's what I'm going to do. Teachers, carry on, stay strong, be there for each other. You guys have been amazing resources for me this year. Let me know your story down below in the comments. Are you an online only teacher? Do you do both, brick and mortar? Are you a parent? What's happening for you guys? Have they told you what you should do? If a child in your classroom gets sick versus, keeping your children at home safe. Keep me posted. I would like to know when you are able and comfortable sharing. Other than that, you guys, take care. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.